Never. Yeah.
Welcome to a new episode of Prende tu Magia. Como saben, este podcast está completamente hecho bilingüe, así es de que los invitados de hoy son muy especiales and they both speak English. Don't get too scary, they're like already looking at me like, what are you talking about? Today it's gonna be a different episode. Have you guys noticed I'm actually launching and I'm like giving out some courses to people so I can teach them or show them, actually not showing them, just to share with them my experience having my own podcast. And guests that I have today, they both came out to me because they really want to start opening their own podcast. So I really want to welcome both of them because they're like kids that I know them for a very, 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 like, I know them very well. One of them is my son, by the way. And the other one is his best son. His best friend.
That's crazy.
They're making me nervous, these kids. Welcome to Prende tu Magia, Adrian and Johnathan.
Oh yeah, thank you for having us.
I mean, you're welcome that we're here, but I mean, no, I'm kidding. We're grateful to be here. It's like a first time we're going to be doing something like this, so we just wanted to get used to it. And we're going to have a lot of fun today, that's for sure.
Yes, and that's what I want. I want you guys to feel comfortable and to feel yourselves. And I would love to start. How do you guys come up with the idea of having or starting a podcast?
I think, you want me to take it?
Yeah.
I think it was me because I started to see like a lot of people doing podcasts, and honestly, it's more they're talking about themselves and their like things that they've experienced. And with me and John, we've had stuff like that where it's funny. We could just talk about that every day, but like that's just us in the moment. And I want like people to get like that little joy in relating to certain things that we go through. Like, even though we're, like, people from the valley, but we still have, like, fun moments and, like chaotic moments that we have when we were young. But, like, I just wanted, like, people to get to know us. And this would be, like, a fun thing that we'd be able to do on the side. Like, and not just have to worry about, like, everything else. But, like, this is something that would, I guess, allow us to allow people to get to know us more. That's what it is. Make more friends, relate with people, and just get like our story out there. That's what it is. Yeah.
I like that.
You, John?
Not gonna lie, I'm just doing this for vibes.
For vibes. No.
I'm just kidding.
Be a little more
to be honest, for real, on a serious note, no, I honestly don't even want to do it. I mean, kind of. My answer is kind of true though, because in a way, I just like hanging out with my best friend, and he knows that every time we hang out, it's always fun. We always find something to talk about, and believe it or not, as serious as it gets, we kind of always just like make jokes to like relieve the tension. It's always good catching up, and so for me, it would be like a safe place, but like more broad to like people as well. Like it'd be me and him, but like now with like a bigger audience and stuff like that. Like for me, that's what it is. It's just like a little safe spot to get away from like the world. Talk about our everyday lives, talk about sports, talk about what's going on, talk about stuff that we are like currently interested in doing, stuff like that. Because I mean, the podcast is not it's not the only thing we like talked about doing and stuff. We've had conversations about doing other things. So like I said, for me, it would be just vibes, hanging out with my best friend and just having a good time and just talking about things.
I think that's the main thing about having a podcast. A lot of people see it as a business, and yes, it is a business, I'm not going to lie. But it's more about engaging with your audience. It's more about telling your story. It's more about making it entertaining in a way because, like both of you said, we're already going through so many things in our lives. We already have to put up with the stress and all the stuff, and we just want to have a space where we can just be ourselves, so we can have fun and we can share those experiences with other people. So based on this, I would love for you guys to actually tell us about your story individually. Like, we want to know who's Adrian.
I'm a special ed kid. I'm kidding.
Nah, for real, believe him.
No.
I'm just a valley boy that grew up having a dream that most people said that you should give up on and just try to pursue a different type of career. But I always had it rough because with my family, it was difficult. Single dad, taking care of like 5 or 6 children. I had like, at the time, 2 sisters, 1 brother. Now I have another brother. But it's something that people probably relate to here in the Valley because people's families grow up different and they don't always stay together. And for me, I always wanted to stay together with my family. I wanted to take care of them. Like my real dream goal was to actually get my dad a house. I want to be able to provide for him so that he can retire and just be able to relax. Because I can see it in every day of his life where it just seems like the stress keeps affecting him. But like I care. It's mostly my family. That's the kind of person I am. I'm a family guy. I like to take care of my family. I like to be there for them. My friends. I like to hang out with John a lot, even though there's times where he'll be busy, but I just like to hang out with people. I'm real easy to talk to. I'm like that type of person. Most people, if I work with them for a day or 2, they get to know me, even though I just barely met them, and then they'll realize that I'm a chill guy and I'm somebody that they can talk to and relate to and be able to listen to them. But yeah, with me, I'm fun. Chaotic. I like to play sports, football, basketball, baseball, track. I'm just energetic. At times I do get lazy, but
at times he said.
Yeah. That's it. And then I like to play games a lot, but
what's your favorite sport?
Favorite sport, football. Houston Texans all the way. But it was a dream that I wanted to make it the next level and play sports, especially football. But with me right now, I think I've matured compared to back then. Because back then I was very, very uncontrollable. There were some things I did that I think I shouldn't have done when I was younger. Because what I mean by that is like the silly stuff, the high school stuff.
I don't want to say uncontrollable though. Let's just put that out there. It was not uncontrollable. I feel like the word you would think or like you should be using would just be. He was just very carefree. Like he was getting out of his shell, so he just didn't know how to like maneuver through that, and he would just say he would say anything that come to his mind. And so now I guess he understands that he can't really say that anymore. Now he has to like be mindful of like who he's with or where he's at. But I just want to like clear that up because he's always been like this.
Yeah.
He's funny, but just like back then he just didn't know how to like, be careful with what he was saying and stuff like that.
I mean, John's always working on my grammar. I have to be A+ with my English.
Oh yeah, of course, because this guy is terrible. Oh my god, you would think that he knows how to speak Spanish. English, but not even that.
It's just the character I am. I'm somebody that just like to be myself. I don't like to change. I want people to know me, the real me, and not see some like normal character. So I'm always different. I'm unique, I guess.
Yes,
yeah.
I really love that. I really, really, really love that because that's what you just need to be. That's your safe spot, but also is your authentic spot, like being yourself and believe in the things that you want. And if you want to say something, just say it because that's what you feel and that's what you are, and that's it.
Yeah,
I really love that. What about you, John?
Okay, next person.
To be real, I think I'm the opposite. I'm more of the realistic one. I'm more of the down
realistic is crazy.
No, it's for real. I don't want to say I am very outgoing, and people can tell you that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm very reserved, as in the way I am. I carry myself because I truly believe in what you guys said and like authenticity. And I really don't like. I struggle with like me sharing my real side with people because I have like I don't want to say trust issues, but it's just more like I can't really spend my energy on people just like that. And what I mean by that is like I need to know that me and you have like a genuine friendship or like a genuine connection for me to actually open up and you actually see the real me. And I think AJ can vouch for me when I say like the real me is very like fun. I'm very funny. I like to joke around. I actually am like a hardworking person too. Like if I actually set my mind on a goal, I'm going to do everything I can to accomplish that goal, regardless of what I have to do. I'm also very like real with my friends. I always like to tell them like how things are. I can't really hide it. I don't really like lying to them, so I always tell them how things are and how reality is gonna work out. Because at the same time, I've experienced situations where like, okay, like maybe I didn't have to do that, or like I didn't have to experience that. So learning the hard way and learning the good way is like kind of beneficial for me, because like I said, it just helps me. It's helped me out with like a bunch of things. And so that's when I say like I'm a little bit more opposite than AJ, because AJ likes to like, you know, have fun and be all that, and that's really good, right? I need that for my life, because he actually helps me with like de-stressing sometimes, you know, like just getting out of my head and stuff like that. But for me, I would say I'm like more of a little bit like a serious type, where like I like to see my friends, right? But at the same time, like I'm just busy doing things that like I am trying to accomplish and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong, though. I mean, we're always like when we're together, it gets crazy. Like it's like a little like yin and yang balance, so it's okay. It's good.
You're like a businessman. You like to get straight to the point, and a lot of times you wanna. It's hard to express yourself because you're afraid that people will judge you, and that's just how this world is. People judge, and they judge you either in a good way or in a bad way. But with me, I'm not afraid of that, just because even though people can judge me good or bad, I'm still getting a word out of them. They're still being able to say something. And with me, people's opinion, it can affect you in a good way or it can affect you in a bad way. Mm-hmm. And with me, I just use it either to improve myself in like little things where I might be negative in. But if they're just trying to be negative themselves, then there's probably something that's hurting them more than it's hurting me. So, and then with John, he's a cool guy, fun guy. Was it?
I'm Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. It's fun to be with. He's like a brother, like an older brother, man. I always looked up to him. He was like a role model. I always wanted to be better than him. So like everything that I do, I always try to be better than John. But like he's somebody that just inspires me every day. Even though some people would be like, oh, but nobody knows who he is. But like if you really got to know him, you would know like he's somebody that once you get to know him and he's allowed you to get closer to him and know who he really is, that's when you realize he's one of those guys, man. He's him.
I love that too. You know, having a podcast, what makes them, or like the really magic that makes a podcast is being authentic and talking from your heart and experience, or like share with them, with the audience, your vulnerabilities. I mean, we're human beings. We all make mistakes. We all go through rough stuff in life. But you guys are like barely under 20s. And I really love the fact that you guys are guys, that you're actually taking the initiative.
I think John acts like a girl sometimes.
That's crazy to say.
No, you know, you guys are taking the initiative and the courage to be able to express yourselves. And I think that is very, very important, especially in these days with social media and all the kind of information or content that we have out there. The people sometimes, like you said, and I totally agree with you, at the end, it's our decisions of how we want to manage things and what kind of content we want to provide. So have you guys thought about what you guys want to like create and like what kind of content do you guys want to provide on your podcast?
You want to go first?
Hold on, before we answer that, I just want to say that like that's also one of the reasons why I agreed to like wanting to do this with him, because like I said, it's like a safe place and I get to talk to my best friend. And like, you know, like, it's not just like a podcast I'm just doing with somebody that's like, I don't know, right? Like, or just like a business partner. It's actually with my best friend. And like the reason why I agreed to him and I actually like, you know, like, okay, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like when he brought it up was because like I said, it's just like he's my best friend. He's literally like my brother. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know I can tell him anything. We can talk about whatever. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I actually do want to do this for real, because it's like I said, it's gonna help with like missed time in a way, because I haven't seen him in like a while before. Now I get to see him a little bit more recently, but like it's gonna help us just catch up, talk about things, and just see each other's perspectives, and then share that with everybody. Because honestly, I feel like our friendship is super genuine. We've honestly known each other since middle school, and even though like we've gone through like things, we've had obstacles that like, you know, we can't even see each other because we live like in different cities, whatever. We still managed to stay strong, and like I said, like I honestly just want to share like our friendship to you guys, to everybody else, because it's honestly, it's really genuine. It's funny, like I said, we joke about anything, and it's super relatable. We're just two Valley dudes, like, you know, just two best friends from the Valley. Like, you know, if anybody can succeed out there, two Valley dudes can do the same thing. You know what I mean? And that's kind of one of the reasons why I actually do want to start a podcast too.
And some people can relate, and then some people kind of wish for stuff like that, because it's hard finding a real genuine friend. Because nowadays you'll have friends, but they're not ones that you could just call up in the middle of the night and be like, hey, I need help. My car's on the side of the road, it's broke down. And then they'll be able to answer it and pick up and then be there right away. Because I'm that type of person. There's times where he'll call me and then I won't be able to help. But a lot of times I always want to be there for him. Anytime he needs help, I want to be there, help him. Anytime there's something happens to him that just like can affect him mentally as well, I want him to lay it on me as well. That way I could be able to, not like that.
Lay it on me sounds crazy, bro.
Yeah. But what I mean by that is like for him to be able to he won't be alone. He won't be alone. That's what it is. And I know he's going to find it funny because the way I worded it.
Lay it on me sounds crazy.
I love their personalities, as you guys can see, they both are so different, but they get along very well.
He lays it on me all the time.
That sounds crazy.
I'm kidding. Pause. But
oh, bro.
Oh my God. Behind the scenes, you guys were like actually sharing with me the ideas that you guys want to implement on your podcast, which are very good ideas. You guys want to talk about it?
Yeah, they're all my ideas. John never has any ideas.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say it's because I don't like. He's actually the one that always brings up the topics. It's rare for me to bring up topics, but usually he's the one that brings up the topics, and I'm the one that like continues the conversation and just adds on, and then we just go from there. Like, so basically, he's like the brainstormer, and I'm the one that just throws out the conversations and stuff.
Like I'm Michael Jordan, he's Scottie Pippen. That's what it is.
But that's crazy.
No. That's kind of what it is. Like I set up him for opportunities to like succeed by like asking questions that he wouldn't like ask to me at all. Like I'll be asking him like random questions that he's like, why would you ask that?
No, for real. Sometimes some of his questions are like so out of pocket. Like you just be sitting down. We'll be sitting down at McDonald's eating a cheeseburger or having like lunch or whatever, and this guy would just ask like something so random, and I'm just like, bro, what? We're having a cheeseburger. What are you talking about right now?
I gotta ask him, if you were a giraffe, what would you do? What was the first thing you would do?
He literally asked me like a couple days ago.
Well, answer, we want to know.
And I told him that I would be a witch doctor, like the giraffe from Madagascar.
Okay, chill.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
But the ideas, for me, I just try not to like limit stuff. Like I know with certain ideas they won't be as good, but there's always like you always gotta be able to use that.
Honestly, I could even like vouch for him because he really is very like creative. His ideas are just like all over the place. Like he can think of anything, and you'll be like, "Wow, bro! Like, how did you even think about that?" Like he's very creative though. I will give him that.
Yeah, it's another way of calling me dumb, but I mean,
but
no, I'm just I don't like to stay in like the ordinary. I like to always ask random questions just to like spark up like some character in both of us. Like the first things I would want to talk about is sports. Then I want to have like segments where we talk about ourselves and like things that me and him didn't really know, but we get to know. And then like be able to have trivia questions.
I love that.
Where we can find out who's actually smarter.
Boy,
because I think right now I'm pretty educated compared to him.
Oh,
finally.
My gosh. He brought it up.
That's crazy.
John, he's awesome dude. We come with a lot of times I always go to him to make sure the ideas are good. Because I want to make sure we're both relating to the idea. That way, like, we'll just be able to throw it in there and then have fun with it, which is weird.
Honestly, we kind of just freestyle at this point. I mean, we kind of always do that. I mean, like I said, he's always the one bringing up the topics, and then we just go from there. And then we'll go from, like, one topic, and then we'll talk, and we'll bring up another topic, and then we just go on like that. And that's it. Honestly, that's how our conversations always go, literally. Like either in person, on the phone, or just texting. We'll just be talking about for example, this past week we were talking about like fantasy football, and then we went talking from something from like fantasy to like something else.
Yeah, and the people that were behind us that were eating, they're like, bro, what are these guys talking about, man?
No, I swear to God, I feel like we're always like being judged because like we always are so weird. Like our conversations, like if you really eavesdrop on us, you'd be like, bro, these dudes were just talking about something right now. What are they talking about now? Like that's so weird. Like, and I think that's like, honestly, I don't even like mind that because like that's just like I said, it's so authentic where we could just literally bounce off like conversations and topics and still like understand each other. And I think that's pretty cool, to be honest.
Okay, something else that I want to share with you guys as well. Are you guys prepared? Because mostly when you guys start like exposing yourself on social media, having your own podcast, there's a lot of people who's going to be making comments to you guys.
Oh, I think I'll be
Comments.
ready for that.
No, but my point is, actually what I want to ask you guys, are you guys like, do you guys comprehend the way that you guys can be like an inspiration for someone else? For other people, or like young people like you guys, that right now at this point in their lives, they're afraid to share their thoughts. They're afraid to share who they are. And by listening to you guys, being the way that you guys are like treating each other, the bond that is between both of you, that can be very, very inspirational.
Like, I totally would like for people to like respond to us, like be able to speak to us and say things that they relate with us or talk about problems that they have going on. Mm-hmm. And that way we'll be able to get to know other people and allow them to not hide themselves from the world and be able to express to someone who might relate or to find something as genuine as what we have. But also, I want people to listen to us in a comedic standpoint, because we always want to try to get a laugh out of everybody, because if you're not laughing, you're probably not going to have a good day. You got to be able to laugh to be able to like just feel free. That's what relieves the weight on the back, your stress. It's what can, like, what most people would say would...
it just helps you have a good day, to be honest, like a better day.
It's the medicine that we need. Like, comedy is the medicine that we need. That's what helps people. But you go ahead, John.
I mean, I honestly think I'm ready for it. Like I said in the beginning or earlier, like I think it helps me out being a little bit realistic, because I understand that, yes, our podcast can be inspirational. At the same time, I understand there's some audiences that are not going to like really like sit well with. And I know that. And I told that to Aegis from the beginning. Like, if we're going to do this, we also got to understand that we're not going to be able to please everybody. Not everybody's going to like us. Some people might think that our friendship is like not healthy or whatever, anything like that. And I totally understand that. I'm very open-minded. I see the other point of view as well. So, I mean, yes. I mean, my hope is that we are truly inspirational, but I am mindful and aware that that might not always be the case. So I do think I'm prepared for that. I think I'm ready to take the good and the bad stuff. And I honestly, in my perspective, I'm just going to use that to just become better. I'll use it as like constructive feedback and see where I can like help those that don't see us in a good way, see how I can like maybe make it more relatable to them or helpful to them, or like just understandable to them, that they can understand what we have is like genuine, and like we're just trying to like portray positive messages, or not even just positive messages, but like just portray like a better life, you know, like just be like happy, funny, and stuff like that, and just have a good time with a friend.
I guess it's just the fact about sharing what you guys are like, the experiences that you guys are having at the moment, or the things that you guys are like struggling, the things that you guys are like facing at the moment, and just to like put it out there. I mean, like you said, you never know who that same experience is going to resonate with people, and maybe if you guys talk about it, just to talk about it itself, it's going to help a lot. Not only to your audience, but also to yourself, like you said. Because I know very fact, and I know that we talked it backstage, and I really want you to share this with us, because I know that you're very, very fanatic, and I know that you love football, and it was something that you were like looking forward to in your life, but you had experience that make you face through something that you were like not expecting, but even like that, you still face it and you went through it, and you continue, and now you want to do something about that. You want to share that experience?
With my experience, coming out of high school, I didn't have much film. I didn't have much accolades under my name. Me and John were going to probably play at a certain type of school that was going to be in Kansas. And at the time we had gotten offers, but we were going to be in a bad financial position because even though financial aid covers half of the tuition for that semester, we would have still owed like several amount of money or thousands. And it affected us to decide a choice. And even though we chose, because me and him had chose to go to that school for a particular reason, and I was getting ready to just be a student there, not knowing that it would affect the years that I would be able to be an athlete. Because I had went to UTRGV in 2019. I registered there expecting just to be a student. I didn't know at the time that they were considered a Division I school, and it affected me in the long run, and I didn't know at the time that you run your clock once you register for that school. Even if they don't have a football program, because at the time they didn't, it's still the NCAA has rules that prevent you from continuing to play that particular sport if you registered to a school, even if they don't have the particular sport that you want to play. And at the time, I didn't know. I was coming out of high school, and in 2019 was kind of not my year because, one, my senior year didn't go the way I wanted to. Family, with my family, I had lost a loved one who was close to us, and it does affect you. And a lot of times after that, I kind of lost a piece of me. And after that, when I had registered for school, I wasn't even ready. The classes were affecting me. I was behind. Everybody was already ahead, so I was in a bad position. I was set up to fail, and I did. I didn't finish my semester there in 2019. So the next few years, I was at another school, SEC, and I was able to get my associates. And then I re-registered or transferred in 2024, and I wanted to try out for the football team. And I was like,
this is at UTRGV, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to try out for the football team. I was so optimistic. I had all the energy, all the hope. I was ready. I was I'll be able to play sports again, only for somebody to tell me that my clock ran out. And they told me that because I registered there, I lost all 4 years of my eligibility. And it affected me pretty bad. Just for somebody to tell you, the dream job that you wanted, you can't have anymore because you wasted the opportunity. That's kind of what they told me. And I talked to the NCAA. They told me that it's part of the rules. You can't change anything. You could try appealing it with the school, but I'm pretty sure the school is not going to want to help you if you're not considered a really top prospect. So it upset me that I lost the opportunity to play sports at the next level. I'm still going to try. It's going to be a hard journey for those of you that are coming out of high school in the Valley and you think that just because you didn't get an offer from a big school, that doesn't mean it's over. You should try going to a smaller school, Division II, Division III, JUCO, because at that time, if I would have known that, I probably would have taken the other smaller opportunities. But it's still going to be hard because you're still going to have to probably take out loans to pay off the school, but it gives you a chance. And for me, I didn't have that chance just because, and with my family, we were in a position where my dad's working almost all day just to provide for the rent, provide food, and then my siblings were still going to school, so it kind of broke me when they told me that I ran my clock out. It broke me to the point where I didn't know if I wanted to finish school, and I'm still going to keep fighting. I'm still going to go to another division school, try to get that they told me I have one more year on that I can use, so I'm just gonna use it, try to get the opportunity to play it to the next level, and it's a tough journey, but I'm still gonna take it. And this is what she wanted me to talk about, because it was a big part of me to want to play sports, and then like find out that I can't play the sport that I love. It takes away the freedom that you have to do a dream job that you want. And then of course, not only was I having to battle that, I was having to battle people telling me that like you can't make it. You're from the valley. You're not going to be able to make it. In the valley, most people don't make it to the next level, and I hate that narrative, because anybody should be able to do anything if they believe in it enough to fight for it. So that kind of affected me. I'm sorry if I got people emotional.
No,
no, it's not even that. He really is emotional about it. Like it means a lot to him, because like I still remember that day. I was literally just coming out of work, and he had texted me something, and I was like, what does he mean by that? So I ended up calling him. I was having lunch. I had just gotten out of work, and I was going to go and have lunch. And I was having I still remember what I ordered. I had a cheeseburger. I had like a little Mountain Dew Coke. And I was enjoying my cheeseburger, right? And like I said, I was texting him already. And I think he had just gotten out of that meeting with like the recruiters and stuff like that. And he texted me something, and I was like, there's no way. And so I was like, let me just call him just to make sure, right? And as soon as he answered that phone call, like you could just tell like in his voice that he was like going through something. And we talked about it, and at the beginning he was upset. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the way he responded to the phone, his first few sentences, and even a little bit after that, he was upset. He was talking to me with like, like a little, like he was angry. You could tell he was angry. And then, we started talking about it, and he was able to calm down. But I mean, at the same time, I do understand that it's his dream. It really does mean a lot to him. It's meant a lot to him for a while already, and he really was trying to like get in and actually play. And so I still remember that day, and it's hard to see your best friend like suffer, because like you really want to see him succeed. You want him like to actually do what he wants to do, and it was hard that day, because like we talked about it. We talked about it in that phone call. That phone call was kind of lengthy. We talked about a bunch of things, and then later that same day, we had another conversation, and it was just like, do you miss it? Like, do you wish we should have gone earlier? And just stuff like that. And it's like
that was the question I asked him. I was like, do you ever miss playing the sport? Do you ever like go back to the point where do you think we should have chose like to go take that chance, to risk, to be in a bad financial position, but to be able to play the sport that we love? And he felt that at the time like now he probably he sees it differently.
Now I don't want to. I never say I regret it, to be honest. I chose to stay because I had my reasons, right? Those reasons didn't work out, and I'm not embarrassed to say that. But at the same time, I feel like the experiences I gained, like like everything I gained from that decision and everything I lost from that decision has really helped me today. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie that I don't miss playing football. I loved playing it like so much. It literally made me feel something inside that like I felt like I was unstoppable. I feel like you put anybody in front of me, I was gonna succeed. Doesn't matter who it was, like a good player, a bad player. Doesn't matter who it was. I know that I was putting my heart in it, and I was gonna give you 100% every time. And I knew that I couldn't be stopped. I knew that. That's how I felt when I was playing, literally. But like I said, I do miss it. I do. I told him what I'm telling you guys right now, that yes, I do miss it, and yes, I wish I could have gone. But at the same time, what I gained from not going, I really am thankful for.
That's because we were talking about, or we were eating at the sandwich place, and we were watching his highlights from
that just happened recently too, by the way. I totally forgot about my highlights, and he brought it up the other day.
He was a better player than me, that's for sure. But I still could beat him any day of the week.
I was kind of mid, but whatever.
But you guys, oh my God, I'm almost crying. I'm very sentimental too. I can't help it. I'm very sensitive. But you guys, all the same energy, that dream that you guys had is not over yet. Because
my dad says that every time. He's like, you're still young.
It's not over. You're still young. You still can do what you guys want. Maybe not in the way that you guys wanted it. But what about, like, you guys can come out with share that energy, that passion that you guys, both of you have, and something else. Who knows? Right now, it's a podcast. Tomorrow, who knows what could be. But don't lose that. Mm-hmm. Don't lose faith, and always keep, like, fighting for what you guys want. And always keep, like, shining, like, in a very, very good way. Because you guys, I mean, I can see both of you, you're passionate. And I'm very sure that you guys are going to keep making a lot of good things in your life.
And that's kind of when I want to become a coach, to be able to help these kids be able to make it to the next level. I want to be able to, like, find a way for them to still be able to fulfill that dream, even though it's going to be difficult. And I'm going to let them know, but I'm going to give everything I got to help them reach that next level. That's kind of why I went. Even though some people would probably just want to be a coach because it's a good salary paying job, me, I want to prevent a situation like this for another kid and be able to help them succeed and not put them down just because they have a dream that they want that most people think in the Valley is impossible. So,
you know what? I'm so tired about hearing that too. And I do not agree with that. I'm so tired about listening to other people saying, oh, where are you from? From the Valley. And everyone is like, okay, the Valley is like, they all pretend that it's just like nothing. That's not true. We have a lot of people from here, students, like professionals, like just the people itself has a lot of potential from here. And we're growing and we're proving that we have so much potential that we can do anything that we want. And our status doesn't define us. Like I'm so tired about listening to all that. What do you guys think about?
I completely agree, honestly, because I mean, we're another state, in the country. Like it's we have people here too. Like we I don't know why that narrative was created. I think it's belittling, to be honest, because I mean, you see people. I mean, there's people here that have heart, that really you can't find that in people. And I know a bunch of people like that. Don't get me, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Their passion for something that they do is crazy, and their achievements is mind blowing. You think, and the fact that you know them, I went to school with them, or they lived in my neighborhood, or whatever. That just gives you hope too, because energy. Te dan ganas de hacerlo también. That knowing that you could do it too, that it's possible for you. We're in the same, we live in the same city. We're from the same place. It's achievable and it's attainable. That's honestly what I believe. That it's just another little city in the country. We're just like everybody else. We bleed. We all bleed red, and I honestly believe that if you really do put your mind to it, you can do it.
Bro, she's gonna have to translate that now for the English speakers.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I was gonna claim that. I was gonna explain that at the beginning that I'm bilingual. She didn't say that, but I'm bilingual, guys. I speak both Spanish and English fluently. Adrian, on the other hand, cannot talk Spanish to save his life.
I'm Mexican. That's all you need to know.
He's not. I mean, he is, but he can barely
speak Spanish?
Speak Spanish.
Poquito.
You see? No.
Nah, I'm kidding. I speak Spanish only when I'm at work, and that's it.
And that's because you have to.
Yeah, I'm forced to. They're like, hey, bro, you got to know both languages. And I'm like, yeah, I got you.
I want you guys to tell me, how do you guys feel so far? Having this experience, having the microphone, being here, sitting down, and actually doing the podcast.
I feel that John needs to do a little better when it comes to that.
That's crazy.
I feel like we're having fun. We're being able to talk. We had a little piece of emotion, but it's honestly fun just to let some of this stuff out. Of course, everybody starts in the beginning with a little bit of jitters, where they're nervous or afraid to say certain stuff. But
hell no, I feel good.
That's why you were like...
That's crazy, bro.
He didn't even talk at the beginning. We were like, me and
This
Adrian
dude
were, like,
was
playing,
freezing the whole
He was
time.
all rigid, like,
I bet you
and
people
we're
are like,
"Whoa."
I think John's lagging.
No, it's just I was warming up.
He was prepared.
The body was
himself.
flowing up with blood.
But it's fun. Just being able to talk to John and his mom. And it's
He's my son, by the way.
Oh yeah, you know,
It's so
my
fun.
the light
oldest
complexion.
one.
I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to say that.
No.
No, I'm not her child.
For me, it's
Why are we here? Yeah, I'm saying.
You know what? When he came to me and he told me about it. And at the beginning, he was always telling me that he wanted it to be on the podcast. It's like, Mom,
Oh yeah,
you
I
need
just
to
want to say
invite
that,
me.
guys.
You need
I've
to invite
always
me.
wanted to be on the
Eh,
podcast.
no,
She
but-
never wants me on it.
No,
I don't know why.
wait. I
why.
always thought that he. No, honestly, I always thought that he was just playing around. He was just joking around. You know how he is. Sometimes he's very sarcastic. So I was like, yeah, he's just like being sarcastic. But then he actually called me. He told me, no, I'm being very serious. And not only me, like me and Adrian, we want to do it. So to me, it was very... I almost cry. I'm not gonna lie. When I noticed that he was real, I'm like, oh my god, he's not joking. He's actually like he's being serious.
For the first
and knowing
time.
you, because I mean, obviously I know you. I mean, you guys are like a whole journey, and you guys have been together for so long that I was okay. If I'm already like helping other people, obviously I'm gonna help them. And I want to be able to provide you guys with the tools and share. with
Imagine
you
she
guys.
said no.
No, but to me, it's very... I get very emotional because I know you guys since you guys were like a squinkles now, since you guys were like young kids, like kids. And now seeing you guys grown and getting, facing the life the way that you guys are facing it, I'm very proud of you. Both of you, because you guys have gone through so much. And even like that, you're still like, this is them. Like, they're not pretending. That's how they are in real. They're always like joking around, being sarcastic. They're completely different, as you guys can see.
Oh,
Their
yeah?
personalities are like totally different.
Hit me up in the DMs. No,
That's crazy.
no, I'm kidding.
But that's what I really love about you guys, and I'm very proud. Like, I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm very happy that you guys are taking this new path that you guys want to do together, having a podcast.
Initiative, baby.
Ooh. Anything else that you guys?
Oh, bro.
I'm sorry, I lost them a little bit. I was like, what am I supposed to say? Kaboom or something like that?
And I just wanted you guys to experience what it's actually having a podcast. How does it feel like it? I just wanted you guys to experience that.
Craziest experience right now.
I feel like it would have been really great if I had a couch and I was just laying down.
Oh, bro, that's what I was thinking. Look, when I was thinking about a podcast, I was either thinking it's going to be at his house or my house. And I was thinking my house because we have this whole setup with the couches right in front of the TV. And so we could just sit there, have a camera there, record ourselves, just us chilling. And then we're just there on the couches. And then if we get to a point where we want to like spice it up a little bit, we'll probably play Madden against each other, let people see some gameplay. Of course, I'm going to beat them every
Guys,
time.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really good at Madden.
Madden.
Hey, but hit me up on EA.
College.
I'm kicking. Everybody-
College football. I trash him up every time, bro.
That is not true. He can't even audible.
He's barbecue chicken on a Sunday morning.
I know.
But don't even bring up EA because I'm
Oh,
kicking butt.
FIFA? Oh, he's destroying me, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm really bad at soccer or football americano. No,
That's
football.
football, bro. That's football, bro. And even then, he got it wrong.
See, I do talk Spanish. I just don't like to because people.
He's blushing.
No, yeah, there was. I remember at work there was this one girl. She's like, "You speak Spanish?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, say some words." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
So, guys, when can we expect your podcast? When are you guys gonna launch it?
I was talking to John. I was thinking maybe in November.
That's what we're kind of aiming towards.
But it's mostly gonna be the timetables with John because I'll probably have more availability. But of course, I don't want like to rush it because John's the one that's probably gonna be anchoring the whole thing because he already said he wants to do the editing and be able to control.
Oh,
like,
no,
the
he already
setup
told
and
me that.
everything.
He wanted me to teach
Oh, yeah.
him.
And that's fun because like now he'll be able to learn something different that he can like I wouldn't say use on his resume, but like that nobody else could say they can do that. Because I don't know how to edit. If I edit something, it would probably come out really weird.
He's not lying though.
If you see my highlight tapes on YouTube, it's on my dad's channel. We didn't edit anything. We literally recorded it at a McDonald's.
You could honestly hear them eating the
audio
cheeseburgers
of the
in the back.
people. You could be like, the audio.
That's the best experience ever. Just like throw yourself out there. Don't overthink it. Because a lot of people in these days, they wanted her to see like, oh, they wanted her to look all professional with big camera, like to look all nice and perfect. But they forget that what you really want to do is share what you are. Like being authentic. And a lot of people prefers to see that. Even though that the video, it might not be the perfect or so aesthetic, but they want to see you. They really want to see what's actually happening at the moment.
Like, I was just going to buy some, like, headsets that me and him could just wear, and it's probably going to be, like, terrible audio with, like, breaking up every time, but they'll be able to
you
see
start
it.
from somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, but that gives me something good to edit though.
And it allows people to relate to it because, like, you're not going to have perfect audio on your first podcast. It's a tough industry right now.
That's also what we're trying. I'm sorry. That's also what we're trying to show though. That like the realism about it. You know, like reality is that we're gonna struggle at the beginning. Is that we're gonna start off with like, you know, small stuff, like not anything great. Like we're gonna literally start from the bottom, and we want to share you with that. Like we want to share to you guys what that looks like and what that's gonna be like. And so yeah, like the answer to your question, our timetable is looking between like November, December. For next year, for sure, we're already gonna be doing it.
Every
That's
day.
yeah.
Every day of the week. No. Honestly, I think it would be one day of the week. That way people can have it on that one day where they have freedom. They'll be able to just watch it, listen to it.
Oh, you guys are gonna create your own space.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Oh yeah.
That's really like, it's gonna change your life in a very good way. You guys are gonna see that. I'm pretty sure. And, you guys already heard. Coming up, their new podcast. Ooh, any names? You guys already thought about the name?
We have some ideas, but we really can't say them. Not yet.
Never mind.
Yeah, he mentioned one.
We have some ideas, but we can't really say them yet.
The two idiots right here.
I know. You guys are something
those
else.
bros or those homies or something like that.
Yeah, not that one. They're not the two.
It's hard coming up with names, especially for John to make him try to look cool is like really hard.
Before we wrap it up, I want you guys to take a moment, and if right now that you guys have the microphone on, I want you guys to send a message for all those young people like you guys. Anything that you want to tell them.
There you go.
Don't be afraid to be creative. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And even though this world is going to be judging you every step of the way, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't trace your step back, or you shouldn't be like afraid to move forward. You should always be able to do things that you never thought you would be able to do, and to gain new experiences, and just enjoy life in general. Just have fun, make friends, and just
be happy.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
That was his time. Wait for yours. Go.
Oh yeah. Honestly, my advice would just be to just step out of your shell. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fail, because failing is really what you need in the long run. It's gonna teach you what not to do anymore, and it's gonna teach you what to do in the next time. So my advice to anybody out there, just be like, try, and if you fail, keep trying. You never know. It might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be soon, but it's gonna happen. So my advice is just be you, be bold, be outgoing, be productive, be something with everything you got. That would be my advice.
I love him. I can't help it. I love both of them. Well, thank you so much, guys, for being here in Prende tu Magia. Thank you so much for sharing your stories. And thank you so much once again for taking the initiative to start your own podcast. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to be, you guys are going to have a lot of fun, first of all. And that's what I really love about you guys.
We're getting canceled the first week.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, you won't. So thank you for being here. And if you guys from Prende tu Magia, this community, share this episode with everyone else or anyone that you think that it might need to hear this podcast. There's people. It doesn't matter about your age. At the end, age is just a number. If you feel that in this stage of your life, you want to start something, you want to step out of your comfort zone, you want to step out of your shell, and you really want to go for it, don't overthink it. Just do it. They're already laughing and I don't even know why they're like laughing. I'm talking and I can see you guys. No, but like you said, something that I really loved and I'm going to stay with that. Do something extraordinary. Like, go for it. Don't doubt it. Just go, believe in yourself, be authentic, and put up yourself out there. Because you never know. You never know. I mean, the best challenge that you can actually put yourself into, it's to find out what are you, like, capable of. What else can you do? How long can you go? And don't, like the same way that they mention it. Even if people judge you, it doesn't matter about what they think. It's about what you want. It's about what you believe in. So once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. And that's it.
Outros. Peace out. This is AJ speaking. And John, you can do your own outro.
My
Next
outro
time,
is just...
Go.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry. I'll do...
Also, make sure you have short-term memory loss like I do. That way you won't have to remember too much stuff.
Hey, next time, I'm the one who's going to be your guest on your podcast. You guys better invite me. I don't know.
No
comment. No comment.
We're gonna do one Spanish episode, and that's gonna be yours.
And she's gonna be talking the whole time.
Yeah, in Spanish. I guess just one last thing. My outro would just be happy, guys. I don't know. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy everything. Enjoy everybody you got. And like my mom said, just don't be scared. Be creative. Be amazing, honestly, and just do everything you do with everything you got.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget to Prende tu Magia.
Oh yeah, guys, go like and subscribe, please. Yes.
Like and subscribe.
And comment, guys. Comment. Hit up AJ on the DMs. He's looking for a girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in our next episode.
Let's go.
Bye.